Greenland, the new frontline in the space race. U.S. President Donald Trump's erratic interest in acquiring Greenland isn't just political theater. It reflects a rapidly escalating competition for dominance in both the Arctic and outer space. While the idea of a forced takeover or outright purchase initially seemed absurd, the underlying strategic reality is clear. Greenland holds critical geopolitical value for the United States, and its importance is only growing. The Arctic space nexus, Greenland's location at the intersection of a thawing Arctic and an increasingly militarized space domain, makes it invaluable. The island isn't just about controlling shipping lanes that will open as ice melts. It's about securing a key position in the new high-ground orbit. Why this matters? The world is changing. The Arctic is warming, making trade routes viable, and space is no longer just for science. Nations now see it as a battlefield and a resource to exploit. Greenland is at the center of this. Thule/Pitifik. The strategic hub at the heart of this interest is Pitifik Space Base, formerly Thule Air Base. Originally a Cold War outpost, it's now a core asset for the U.S. Space Force, providing vital missile detection and climate monitoring capabilities. This isn't just about surveillance. Greenland also offers ideal conditions for launching payloads into polar orbits. A crucial advantage as private companies ramp up satellite deployment and launch capacity tightens globally. The island's remote expanses and clear ocean corridors make it a prime location for future space launches. The cracks in international law, the rush for control over Greenland, exposes a fundamental weakness in the international legal framework governing space. The 1967 Outer Space Treaty, designed for a bipolar world with limited satellite technology, is struggling to adapt to the reality of commercial space races, lunar projects, and potential asteroid mining. The problem? Existing laws don't adequately address how terrestrial territory like Greenland dictates control over orbital surveillance and dominance. Major powers are increasingly treating space as a strategic asset, not a global commons. A warning sign: if the U.S. were to solidify control over Greenland, it would concentrate an outsized share of global space surveillance capabilities in one nation's hands. This imbalance raises critical questions about how space can function as a shared resource when the means to oversee it are so narrowly controlled. The Arctic Council is paralyzed by geopolitical tensions, and the UN Committee on the Peaceful Uses of Outer Space can't keep pace with commercial innovation. New space laws prioritize resource rights and strategic advantage over collective governance. Greenland, therefore, serves as a warning sign. The international system is not evolving but eroding. The future for Greenlanders, the island's strategic value, gives its people leverage, but also makes them vulnerable. As Arctic ice melts and new shipping routes emerge, Greenland's geopolitical weight will only grow. Greenlanders must navigate the ambitions of global powers while pursuing their own political and economic future, including the possibility of independence from Denmark. The political curiosity that began with Trump's proposals now reveals a deeper shift. The Arctic is becoming a frontline in the governance of space, and the laws designed to manage this territory are failing to keep up. The old outpost is now a gateway to orbit and a means to exert political power from above.